I can't lie, this jumper kind of stinks. I need to wash that. I haven't worn it in like a couple months. It's just been in the top of my cupboard. My mum said if you mix a dirty clothes with the good clothes, if you even put them next to each other, they stink. And that, I can't lie, that's a good lead. Like, it weren't intentional, but that's a good lead on to what I wanted to talk about. It's about less about having bad friends around you and stuff, but more about feeding information about trying to like advise people that don't want to hear it, bro. That's the one thing that I noticed that I do myself a lot. Is that I just catch myself just getting into a flow of advice that would make a good video, but it doesn't really do well in real life. At least in the settings that I'm in, it doesn't do very well at all. And obviously that's always difficult for me because it's been like that for a long time. I just farted. It's been like that for a long time, like for a lot of years. Since I was young, I'll be trying to advise, and it's like it falls on deaf ears, bro. You know? And I feel like now I'm starting to come to realize that really and truly, some people just aren't ready for it. You know what I mean? They're not ready for that sort of conversation, innit? But then it's just like, my main thing is like, the amount of people that I have met that are ready for that conversation. And I mean properly. I mean, there was one a couple of weeks ago. I don't know how that's gonna play out though, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really done yet. Like, I don't know if that information really landed or not. Like, we haven't really elaborated on that topic since. But other than that, bro, I don't think I've had one. But again, though, if it's a bit, actually no, to be fair, yeah, not proper, but not proper conversation. I don't think I've had a proper conversation, like, you know, because I've done like hour sit downs and stuff. I don't think I've had a proper one where it landed, where they wanted to come back and expand, and they wanted to come back and talk about more. You know, that's the thing. I think with me, it's a one-time conversation scale away. The only thing is with my sister, kind of, but like that was over like one topic that she thought she could like convince me over, and like she just can't. But then like she just goes and then she comes back and then she forgets she can't convince me over it. But less about me, innit? Like, I'll be real, and also like this has got to go. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's bad. You know what I mean? But yeah. As I was saying, yeah, bro. Sometimes you just don't land, and I think that's okay. But then, like, the main thing is you have to really find your people, bro. And for me, I haven't found my people not properly. I'd say I have friends. Like, I have two. I'd say Arif and Akif. Yeah, you know what I mean. I know them, man. They know me. Those are the only men where I can say, you get me. And that's just me being real. But other than that, bro, you know what I mean, though? And then even then, it's not even that it's adapting with them, man, where we're talking on a deep level. But I just mean in a place where they know that that is where my mind is at and they're okay with that. And they will never, you know, try, you get me? And they want to be better. That's the ones where I see that. When we have the conversations, they actually want to improve, innit? As difficult as it is, because you can't forget how difficult it is to improve. And now again, I want to touch on that as well. How difficult it is to improve, like as a human, it is difficult to improve. Like people, that's what I mean. So like, and this was a shower thought I was having earlier as well. I was thinking about how like, if once the seed is planted, like you can't feel like you need to do anything more, especially if you're struggling. Like for example, with me, I've been trying to implement just daily training in terms of daily training, like just little things to do in my life again. And I haven't been able to properly implement that until this week. And still, we don't know if that's going to fall through or not. But then I've been thinking about this since last month and a month and a half ago. And same thing with YouTube. YouTube, I've been thinking about for like over like 8 months, 10 months. But the seed was already planted, bro. You get me? And then you just wait for the time where it aligns, where it just happens. Like you see with YouTube now, it's just happening, and it's happening in the best way possible. Because I know 8 months ago, like, it wouldn't be the way it is now, because I waited, and it's just like I let time do its own thing. That's what you have to do sometimes. I really feel a sneeze coming on. Get some time. I gotta get tissue. I think I might have some under my bed. Oh yeah. My bin's outside. Yeah, as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot, but I'm just gonna talk. But like, yeah, give me a moment. In terms of, look, you guys can just replay it and then you could just know what I was saying, and I don't know that, and that's really annoying me. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna talk about something new, I guess. Maybe it's new, I don't know. But yeah, it's about the seed. I know I was talking about the seed. So once you plant the seed, like, that's what I'm saying. That's all you need to worry about, bro. Like, just planting the original seed. And the best way I'd say to plant the original seed is just to almost think like the person like that is already doing that. That's the best way for me to explain it. Like, you have to think as if it's already done for you. Like, you've already achieved that. You're already doing this daily practice, even if you're not doing it. Because then eventually you're just going to do it. Like, it's the same thing with YouTube. Like, with the YouTube, I was just starting to think, like, in stuff which I would want to put in a video, stuff that I want to advise, stuff I want to put out. That's how I've been thinking. I've set my mind to that sort of, like, true state for, like, the past year and a half. Nah, a year and a half is a drag, you know. In terms of, like, me actually starting to, I'd say, like, but then that's like 10 months. Like, 10 months. I've been in that. Yeah. In that state of mind. But, again, man, it's one of those things where it's just, you know, there's not really much else I can say. But if you have something, then you should go do it. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this video, because I don't know what I'm going to title it or anything. I never know what I'm going to title it. But I might just record a Nen Master video.